While learning about the Wesleyan history in the South, I remember sitting in the church there on campus at Southern Wesleyan, which is Freedom's Hill, and Dr. Black teaching us about the roots of the Wesleyan Church, being abolitionist, but then he also brought the sad history that in the 60s we were pretty much silent as an overall church, and he challenged us in that to make sure that we're relevant, that we are taking stands currently with what's going on in the world around us.
We had some friends that were moving to the Salisbury area and invited us to come and just do a prayer ride through, and that's what we did. We drove around the city and began to pray about what God would want for us.
I remember riding down Long Street and just seeing the poverty. Could tell from the history of even the county, just the lack of hope in that town. And it was just in that moment that the Spirit just said that I'm supposed to move there.
We followed God's leading to move here, and all we knew was that we were supposed to love the people, live in the community, and partner with His kingdom work already going on here.
After moving into the area, we became friends with Anthony, his wife Tony, and their family, and just had a bond with them, doing ministry, just had the same philosophy about life and about doing ministry in this area.
Salisbury has interesting racial history, very traumatic history. I mean, there was a lynching culture here in the early part of the 20th century. Also, in the 1970s, there was a resurgence of the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK, as a lot of people know them.
We felt like Christ would listen. He would move into the neighborhood and He would listen. His posture would be that of learning the community first and not just coming in with an agenda. So what was the answer? What is the answer? And we're learning that together.
We begin to hear that call. We begin to hear the community say, we want to see a church like this, what you guys are doing, what you guys are demonstrating in the community. It would be powerful if you had a Sunday morning celebration around this, celebrating what God is doing with that. And so we began that over a year ago now.
We were meeting in homes. We were meeting in coffee shops. We were loving our neighbors. We were loving our community. We were discipling each other. And out of that, a church was birthed. We really want to reflect what it's going to be like when we all get to heaven. Singing Holy, Holy, Holy with one another. We're all nations, every tribe, every tongue, singing Holy, Holy, Holy. What we've learned is that we're to let our roots grow deep in the community. Once we do that, we learn to love our neighbors as ourselves. And for me, it's not by chance that we live where we live. It's not by chance that our kids go to the school that they go to, because it's kingdom work. Everything in our lives is kingdom work.